Hey guys, so I'm responding to my query about what PS means to us and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer my own questions. Okay, so let's see. Opening that topic, just a second. Shoot, I have too many windows open. Sorry guys. Okay. How and when did you find us? Years ago. I first heard about Pro Anna on a Judging Amy episode, and I didn't really know anything about it, but I remember talking to a friend about that one night, and she was like, that shit is totally real, like, you know, Pro Anna's an actual movement, whatever. So I'm like, how did you hear about it? She was actually researching ANA, which is a factor anti-nucleoside antibody. Is something that can be elevated in systemic illness, autoimmune disorders like lupus. So at that time, she was suspecting that she might have had that illness. So she was doing research on ANA and found Pro Anna. So she was sharing that with me, and we started this whole entirely combing the internet and looking at all the different Pro Anna sites. And there were a couple that really stood out, but the most impressive and most meaningful and most moving of the communities for me was Project Shapeshift, and also Anna's Underground Grotto. Those texts were extremely inspirational to me and really moved in my spirit and evoked a resonance, because I really think that a lot of what Narcissa wrote has merit and validity in approaching Anna's path in a more self-affirming, victimization, denouncing, empowerment perspective, you know. So yeah, it really moved me, and I joined and connected with these amazing people, and so that's how I found PS. Oh, by the way, like, just because I have to have a tangent, you guys know I'm Little Miss Tangential. Okay, I'll post my Anna story videos. I probably should redo them. They're really long and whatever, but people are always saying about Pro Anna, like, you guys are recruiting people to illness, and, you know, if these sites weren't here, people wouldn't be sick or whatever. Okay, I just want to say that as far as the media influence, nature versus nurture argument, I had thoughts as a very young girl before I even understood our societal inclination toward thinness, before I understood the intricacies of social interaction. This was an organic predisposition. Yeah, so I don't think Pro Anna websites are culpable in instilling and instigating eating disorders. I think if you gravitate to the subject, there's a reason why, before you even know what a Pro Anna website is. So I just wanted to share that. Moving on, question 2. Let me pull it up again here. I should close all the windows except for these two. Because I have like 4 PS windows open, and I'm like jumping back and forth. Like, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Okay, I think I found it. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. What do I like about PS? Everything. I live here. No, really, I am very proud that we represent a very potent legacy here, that one of the founding mothers of the Prana movement authored these amazing, intellectual, thought-provoking, analytical, highly respected, highly researched, famous/infamous, depending on which side of the thin red line you're on, texts in the grotto. These documents to date are still the most profound literature we have written from inside the Prana movement, and that to me is extremely impressive, and it's an honor to be sitting at the helm of this site with this really intense legacy. So I love that. I also love the community and the membership here. I love everyone on staff. I am just so grateful that I have access to this community dynamic, and that we all have the internet now. And for anorexics, this provides such a great medium, because there's enough of an element of anonymity that we can feel safe, and yet it's intimate enough to allow us to connect on our terms with like-minded individuals. Because so many of us isolate, and because Anna's path is so personal, private, and internalized, we would not connect, and don't connect, and have largely remained completely alone in the journey before the advent of the internet and the Prana movement. So yeah, I love meeting kindred spirits, sharing and growing and learning together, and healing together, and discussing how we can live optimally well given our restrictive proclivities. And this site is my heart, you guys. Like, I don't know what I would do. I'm disabled. I am essentially homebound. I don't have much social interaction outside of my home, my family, my pets. So you guys are my heart and soul, really. I owe my life to PS, by the way. I have been at a point where I was ready to give up many times, and PS got me through, even just as a member years ago. So yeah, I'm really grateful for this site. What do I dislike, if anything? I dislike the fact that I am not well educated in the mechanics of administration of a website creation, code, all of that. I feel immensely inadequate. I feel that my position has a great deal of potential that is not being met, that is not being provided for the community, simply because of my lack of knowledge. It's something I'm working on, but yeah, as far as I'm concerned, my abilities leave a lot to be desired, and so that's what I dislike the most, that I just feel really inept at providing for and administrating Project Shapeshift the way I would like to. So that's a work in progress. Question 3, I just answered. Okay. Question 4, what do I think could be improved? That ties into my answer to question 3, me garnering knowledge so that I can enhance our website and community. What kept me here, or what brought me here initially? When I learned that there was a such thing as the Prana movement, my soul opened and dilated and wanted so much to connect with others who felt this kindred resonance. The concept moved me so much, and I was excited. I was absolutely thrilled that, wow, this vein of approach to the journey, this ideology, this sharing, this intimate but yet still anonymous enough to feel safe connection with like-minded individuals who walk a similar life path. Wow, man, like I really wanted to connect, and so I started researching. I'm like a research person. Information is comfort, so, and I've been like this since I was a very young girl. Excuse me. Pardon me. That's so rude. I'm so embarrassed now, but yay, carbonation. Pardon me, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, now I'm really upset that I don't know how to edit stuff, because I really want to. I have to get hubby to teach me Final Cut Pro, which is like a professional filmmaking, video recording, whatever editing program. He can do amazing things with that sucker, but he's a filmmaker, that's why. Yeah, and it's like an $800 program or something. It's like crazy. He's gonna teach me how to do it, so eventually I'll be able to do better videos. Tangent number 2. I'm so freaking hopeless, you guys. Okay. Back to the subject at hand. What was I answering? Yeah, what brought me to PS? Yeah, so I started researching anything and everything I could find on the Pro-Ana movement and visiting different communities, and unfortunately the vast majority of the first wave sites are no longer in existence, but we have persevered from the dawn of the Pro-Ana movement, and I'm so glad, because honestly, PS has always been the cream of the crop as far as that's concerned. We are representative of a top tier, original, strong, authentic, bona fide, benevolent, non-disease mongering, non-illness encouraging site. And that, to me, is priceless. What keeps me here? All of you guys. This site is so near and dear to my heart. This community is so near and dear to my heart. And without each of you, there would be no connection. There would be no solidarity with kindred spirits. There would be no connection, learning, sharing, healing. You know, I can't put a price tag on that, you guys. Like, you have no idea. You are all I carry in my heart. And I'm so grateful for PS. Crap, I better check my time. On my She Who Feels account, my account's actually improved for videos of unlimited length. But, I just made this account just for Ana-specific content, and this one is not approved. I think the other one was because of how-to content. Like, I did some medical tutorials about dealing with the central line, and, you know, maintenance care, changing dressings, that sort of thing, and also a lot of informative posts about my animals and stuff. So I think that's probably why it got approved for unlimited length videos, but this one is not. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do part 2, of course, because I can never answer everything in one video. I'm ridiculous. I'm just so ridiculous. One of these days, I will learn not to be so tangential. So hopefully, focus, AGE, focus. Okay. So yeah, I only have like 1 minute left, but I'm in the middle of answering something, right? Is that middle of answering something? Okay, I'm gonna check really fast. Crap, I don't know, you guys, I'm just so freaking hopeless. It's not even funny, but yeah, all you guys keep me here. So I'll answer the rest in part 2. I love you guys. Oh, hugs from me. I love you guys so much. Okay, be right back.